episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at the official trailer for Ford versus Ferrari. Yes. This is the next film from the one and only James Mangold, best known for us, the guy who did Logan. And produced the Wolverine. And this stars...
He directed Wolverine, too.
Yes, and this stars Batman. So,
stars Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
As two car designers, one working for Ford, and one working for Ferrari.
Yeah.
And they're each helping him build a race car for the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans race. Yeah, which we have heard about. This is we've actually heard about this on the Top Gear.
Yeah.
You can go.
Continue.
It's the
No, it wasn't on Top Gear we heard about this.
I heard about it on Top Gear.
No, it's not on Top Gear. It's on the other one, the newer one, pretty much.
No, I'm saying I heard about it on Top Gear. I mean, but anyways, it's a very revolutionary. It's not revolutionary. It's pretty much a 24-hour race.
Yes.
24 consecutive hours of a race, pretty much. And these two guys, built these revolutionary cars for his iconic race in the mid 60s, pretty much.
There's more history behind it.
And it's also from, I've also found out, it's also from some of the writers of Edge of Tomorrow as well.
Yes. But they're playing some of these infamous type of drivers, pretty much. Matt Damon playing infamous car driver, and of course, car named after him, Carroll Shelby. And you have Christian Bale playing Ken Miles, two of the greatest race drivers at the time, pretty much. Going head to head, trying to do this. And it was the Ford company going against Ferrari company, because Ferrari had dominated the racing scene. So Ford pretty much was the one that was like, we need something that'll beat them. We need something that'll beat them at Le Mans. And they had gone through so many tests. And instead, what I love about this is that we're not following the company or what they're doing. We're following mainly the drivers who are getting these orders, and being told, okay, this is what we have to do, this is what we're dealing with, and stuff like this before Le Mans. I've heard about all this, not on Top Gear, but on the Grand Tour, because they did if you haven't seen the Grand Tour, pretty much watch it. It's definitely fun series, but there's an episode where they discussed about the Ford versus Ferrari, the history behind it. Definitely check out that episode. But let's just dive right into this. Enough talking. And dive into this because we're probably going a little overboard. Let's go. So let's just dive right into this for the official trailer for Ford versus Ferrari. So here we go.
Look out there. Out there is the perfect lap. You see it?
So.
Most people can't.
Gerald Shelby, maybe? The guy Coke, Ford Motor.
Suppose Henry Ford II wanted to build the greatest race car the world's ever seen, to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans. What's it take?
Well, it takes something money can't buy.
Money can buy speed.
More than about speed. Here comes you a racer behind the wheel of your car. That's Ken Miles.
I don't trust him an inch.
We heard he's difficult. No, Ken's a puppy dog.
Okay, so I was wrong about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, Shell. No, trust me. You're gonna build a car to beat Ferrari with a Ford.
Correct.
With a Ford.
Yeah, nobody believed they could do it.
So they work together. I got that wrong.
How long did you tell them they're gonna need 200-300 years? 90 days.
We're following the Ford's side of the story.
This isn't the first time Ford Motors has gone to war. We know how to do more than push people. Go ahead, Carol. Go to war.
Thank you, sir.
That don't work, we're nastier.
I like this.
We're gonna make history.
You ready? I was born ready, Mr. Shelby.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's fucking crying.
No, what it is that originally Ford wanted to buy out Ferrari. They had a big contract and everything set up. And remember, they said Ferrari turned them down. Turned them down bigly. It was a huge deal that they had. One day, it's like it was one of those pretty much. It was like this is I'm making you a deal you're never gonna say no to, pretty much. One of those.
And they said no.
They said no, and that's when Ford was like, okay, they don't like it, fine, we're gonna beat them at the Le Mans. So that's when this whole feud began. So that's how they got these two. That's what we're following. We're following the Ford side of the story.
Yeah, I got it wrong. I thought they were compete.
That's what I thought too. My fault.
But no, Shelby hires Christian Bale's character
because Ford goes to because Ford goes to Shelby and asks him, do you know? I think they originally, from the looks of it, it looks like they asked him, but he's like, no, but I know somebody better. Because I think since he's built so many great cars, they're like, do you know of a good driver? Because they probably thought, okay, maybe you could drive for us, but it's like it looks like, no, I know something better.
It's an interesting combo too. I don't think I've ever seen Christian Bale act with Matt Damon before.
And that's why I like you get some of these actors that you really don't see act ever together, but when you put them together, if you do it right, it could work.
Yeah, it's very.
And it looks like, and what I like is the combination. It looks like it's gonna work. But that's what I like. So that's what we're following in this story.
It was like
we're following
Ben Affleck's crying somewhere. Like, why did you choose me, Matt?
And like I said, we're following more of the Ford story.
Yeah.
Ford side of their story, pretty much, of what they had to go through to build the machine that beat them and beat Ferrari in the Le Mans. And I mean, it took them a couple of tries too. I remember watching Grand Tour, and they showed the original car they originally built, but it was just horrible.
Yeah.
But they eventually, ended up with the one that just became so very popular. But like I said, that's what I like about this. It looks really good. It looks really intense. Just showing.
Oh hell yeah!
Showing this, they're willing to do whatever it takes, to beat Ferrari.
It definitely looks like one hell of a film. Like not only for fans of James Mangold or Christian Bale,
or
just
Matt
fans
Damon. Of the story about this.
Getting to that, but
I want to take over.
Yeah, sorry. But the fans of the history behind Ford taking on Ferrari.
Yeah, I mean, and we're actually getting in the film too. We're gonna meet the Enzo Ferrari, and we're gonna meet even Bruce McLaren. Pretty much the two people who their cars are so anonymous today. Pretty much immensely.
Yeah, definitely. Overall, this looks like a really good film. It's coming from James Mangold. It has some really good writers attached. It has a great, really solid cast behind it. So this has the potential to be a really good film.
And John Barenthal his character pretty much actually works for Ford and helped develop the Ford Mustang and stuff like that. He was an executive, so that's why I guess they sent him out going, do you know somebody that? And they probably I think I know somebody I can go to. Yeah, and that's who John Barenthal is playing.
Really looking forward to this film. I really can't wait to check it out.
If we got any of our history wrong, we are so sorry.
I've already admitted 3 times I got the story.
We apologize. You guys can correct us and do whatever you want down below. And just like I said, correct us like there's no tomorrow. I'm only going off of what I can remember from watching on the Grand Tour and when they talked about the history about it. And even after watching it myself, I was just flabbergasted. I was like, wow, this is a really freaking. I'm looking at this going, they could turn this in a movie if they wanted to. This sounds so very intense. This is what they had to go through.
Yeah. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more, anybody else, when it comes to talking about movies like this, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys enjoyed about this trailer or didn't enjoy. What you guys' idea of them doing this story? If you know the story, like I said, does it look like they're doing a good job at it? Do you like how they're going just on the Ford side of things, or did you want to see more of the both sides of what they were both going through? Because I was hoping to see this as more of one of those limited series, just following both of them at the same time, pretty much, to see who's gonna You know, since I know Ferrari was always like, okay, they're building something, so we got to make sure we keep up to date with ours. So, but what's your guys' idea on this? You know, what do you think of the cast? Do you think they have a great cast so far behind all of this? Love to hear your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction as well. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Ford-filled episode of SRB.
See you
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
As well as our other shows.
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
at Super React Bros.